message here. I hope you are all well. Good. I hope you've had a really good week. All back at school. How has it been? Has it been okay? I hope it has. Well, I thought that as we'd started a new term, I am sorry, would you bear with me one moment? My little doggies are scratching at the door. I'm sorry. Good boy. He's gone to sit and watch me reading the story, which is where he normally is. I thought as we were back at school, sometimes our first week back can be quite difficult, can't it? It can be quite hard, and we can have some little niggling worries, and maybe we're not too sure who to play with, or it's been a long time since we've been our friends and we've seen our friends, and we may worry that they're still our friends. So I thought we would end our week with, it is a really nice story called My Monster and Me by Naddiya Hussain. It's a really good book, and you know, I know it says My Monster and Me, but I actually think he looks quite cute. What do you think? Yes, he does look quite cute, doesn't he? I think so. Well, he is drawn by a lady called Ella Bailey. She did the illustrations inside, so as usual, I'll be sure to show you them as we go through. So, if you're ready and all settled, are you in your pyjamas yet? I wonder. I hope so, or I hope you are at least all snuggled down, ready to relax for the evening. Okay, so shall we begin? My Monster and Me by Naddiya Hussain. Here we go. So, this is my monster. And this is me. Now, bit of a difference in size there, isn't there? You see? Look how big he is. And look how little he is. So this is my monster and this is me. So they've introduced themselves to us, haven't they? Here we go. I've always known my monster. It's always been there. It knows all about me. Maybe my monster arrived when I did. Maybe it moved in when I learned to walk and talk. I just don't remember. It was always big. When it stood in front of me, I could see nothing but its huge tummy. Can you see? At night when I lay in bed, I could hear nothing but its ginormous, growly snore. Imagine sleeping with that. Goodness gracious me. I wanted Mum to take it away, but when Mum was there, my monster hid. I wished my brother could take it away, but my monster hid again. I wanted Dad to take it away, but it hid from him too. He hides in some places, this monster, doesn't he? Under the table, in the wardrobe, even behind the washing line. My monster got bossier. It started telling me what to do when I was getting dressed and brushing my teeth. When I wanted to play with my toys, it sat on me. Oh dearie me. I think we'll be having to have words with this monster, won't we? It even made me stay indoors when my friends came to play. I wanted to go out and join them, but my monster stood in the way and wouldn't budge. Avril's not very amused with this monster. No, no, no. One day, my monster was waiting for me after school. It was gigantic and it was in a bad mood. I tried to lose it, but I couldn't. You see, he's hiding behind the wall. Couldn't lose it. It followed me all the way to Gran's house. Gran asked me what was wrong. Oh, look, he's so upset. That is sad, isn't it? Oh. In the end, I told her how my monster just wouldn't go away. It wouldn't leave me alone, ever. Gran listened quietly. That's nice, isn't it? I think that's nice. And suddenly, my monster stopped what it was doing and listened too. It seemed to me that as I talked, my monster got smaller and smaller and smaller. Can you see him shrinking? As Monster is listening to this little boy tell of his worries, the monster is getting smaller. And then I knew that I could make my monster go away. You see? Look how small he is. That is good news. The next day, I saw my monster at school. It looked a bit lost, so I picked it up and put it in my pocket. I stroked its fur and it went to sleep. It wasn't as scary anymore. You see him in the pocket. I don't worry about my monster so much these days. I go to school and play with my friends. My monster likes my pocket and I feel okay knowing that it's there. But if it ever feels like getting out, I tell it to behave. My monster is part of me. We've known each other from the beginning. There he is peeking out of the little pocket. Can you see? Peeking out. This is me and this is my monster. Look at the difference. Can you see that? Shall I show you how the monster began in the story? This was the monster and this was me. And by the end, after telling all of our worries and sharing them, this is me and this is my little monster. Did you enjoy that? I did. Told you it was a lovely story and he is quite cute really, isn't he? So do you see? Worries sometimes seem huge, absolutely humongous. Huge and enormous together, humongous. They can seem huge to us, but once we start talking about them to whoever you like, this little boy chose his nana, didn't he? You could choose your teacher, your parent or your carer, your best friend, me. Yes. Once you start sharing your worries, that monster becomes smaller and smaller so we can pack him away in our pocket. I think that's a great idea. I hope you do too. And if you've got any worries after your first week at school, be sure to share that worry. And I just love that we're getting lots and lots and lots of hearts popping up here. It's so lovely to see you all. Oh, it's wonderful. Rebecca and Amanda and Sharon and Gillian Oh, and the names are all disappearing off. I can't see any more. I'm sorry. So if you are there, then hi. Thanks for joining us this evening. I hope you've enjoyed the story. A really, really useful story, I thought. So listen, have a wonderful weekend now that your first week is over. And I will see you all next week. I'm really, really excited. Do you know why? I'm back at school next week. I can't wait to see my yogis and my little baby yogis too. So have a great weekend. And as usual, love you all to bits. Night, night. Night, Joni. Thanks for popping on. See you all soon. Bye for now.